remade every mob into new Scarlet and Violet Pokémon in Minecraft. First, we can remake this Mushroom into Koraidon. Get a base of red. Now let me get a good frame for Koraidon built out here. He's got some blue and black texturing. His chest piece also resembles a wheel, though Koraidon just walks. And these tassels here are white and resemble handlebars. And rocking some super sweet hair. White extends throughout almost like some body paint. And then just polish up some texturing. The legendary Koraidon is looking massive. This chest piece here is definitely meant to be a wheel. This guy is modeled after a motorcycle, but the legendary Pokemon from the Scarlet version is incredible. Let's see what'll happen if we bring in the Violet version as well. Let's remake this Phantom into Miraidon. Grab a deep purple first for everything and adjust the location of this Phantom head, while also making it quite a bit more angular. Miraidon has sort of a seahorse shape, but of course seahorses don't have legs. Energy streaks down his neck, teal blue and yellow eyes, and these lightning bolt figures coming off of his head. These two together, super legendary looking, I say so myself. The head on Miraidon looks fantastic, and this chest piece right here also meant to resemble a sort of motorcycle, though neither of these Pokemon are actually using any sort of motorcycle abilities. Not that either of them would need it though, because both these Pokemon are absolutely massive. Yo, wait a second, Team Star just appeared, and they've also got two cages. Hey Miraidon, get away from that cage. These guys definitely can't use these. Wait, they are. Oh no! Koraidon and Miraidon just got trapped inside the cages. Oh, and they are indestructible. There's no way getting in. Oh goodness! And they also just brought in Charizard, Ursaring, and Onix. Looks like we're gonna have to take down some Pokemon to free Koraidon and Miraidon. Let's remake this cat into Sprigatito. Yank his head up, and we're gonna need to make this look like plants. But first, let's give him some faster legs. Now let me get to work on this garden. Sprigatito can use all of this to absorb sunlight for energy. And we also gotta have that little pink nose. Sprigatito into Minecraft. And the sun's out, which means you should fare off very well. And after our buddy does our photosynthesizing, he can then use an incredible leaf attack to take down multiple mobs at one time. Whoa, my goodness! Onix just decided to show up and he's disappearing. Looks like he came to just flaunt his powers. But Sprigatito is flaunting as well a leaf attack to take down that husk. Let's get ourselves some more beefy Pokemon to take down Team Star. We could create Fuecoco from this wolf. Orangify his head, delete his body, extend his head a bit, stretch it out so we can build it into his mouth, and add a tail here. 2 feet and little hands like a miniature Tyrannosaurus Rex. Texture on his lighter belly and lighter head, and his 2 yellow tufts of energy that leak from his body. And we've got ourselves Fuecoco here in Minecraft, looking super cute. Looks like he could use the dentist maybe. Far more tubby than our friend Sprigatito, but those energy spurts spitting out the top of his head could make Fuecoco a decent contribution to the fight. Let me pull in some husks here, our classic. Sorry, you always must be sacrificed. Oh, Sprigatito jumps in for a shot, but let's see Fuecoco go at it. He turns into a ball of fire and sets the husk aflame. Oh my goodness, the two of them together, absolutely decisive. Goodbye, husk. These two look strong, but 3 would be better. Let's make Quaxley from this chicken. Blow up his head like a big balloon, and let's give him more of a beak shape. He's got a light blue cap on too, with blue little waddlers. Of course, the beak is yellow, and we can't forget about his tiny tail here. We've got Quaxley joining the fight, looking actually quite friendly, but his friendly looking nature, of course, we had to incorporate a friendly attack. Let's pop in a bunch of Quaxleys. Let's pull in an army of husks. Watch what all these Quaxleys do. Zaps them into a shield of bubble that floats them into the sky and drops them. And any sort of hostile attack that happens is going to be rendered useless. Obviously, you can't move when you're stuck in the air. But let's get a Pokemon that can attack Charizard, Onix, and Ursaring all at the same time. We could remake Snorlax using this villager, and we could use some of the the villager colors and just add some of the classic Snorlax bluish color. Let's just make it all blue for now. We really just need to make a very large villager with animal ears and tubby feet. Then bring back some texturing for his face and his belly. And I would have that smile too if I was eating 900 pounds of food a day. We have got ourselves the beefy, voluptuous, snoring Snorlax. The fact that he's even awake right now is a miracle to us. That's at least 500 husks. I think he's trying to eat the husk. Oh my goodness, that belly hitting the earth sends a shockwave through the ground. Oh golly, sayonara. If every single Pokemon goes after Snorlax at the same time, that's going to be a huge advantage. I just hope that he can withstand some flames using that beefy belly. So let's grab something just a little more ranged. Let's remake this fox into Grafaiai. He'll have much larger black ears, and these will be his pointy hair tufts that poke out from the front of his head. Shift this four-legged beast into a two-legged Pokemon with a tail that flares out at the very end and sort of long, sagging arms. He's also got massive eyeballs. Snorlax is doing his business, and let's pop in Grafaiai. Ooh, spicy-looking Pokemon. Those massive ears and big eyes. The vision on this guy is insane. Oh, there he goes, spitting saliva onto the husks, which is actually poisonous, and then also spreading to other husks in the area. My goodness gracious, that was quick. Let's get another beefy Pokemon. Let's make this pig into Lechonk. We need one chunky, massive body, big white eyes. Bring the large pink nose back on Lechonk, who can sniff nearly anything out. With these ears for Lechonk that droop way over his eyes, definitely keep that classic twisty, turny pigtail. We've got the Lechonk. I don't know, compared to Snorlax, if Lechonk is considered beefier. To me, he looks beefy. Not only will the Lechonk absolutely charge a mob, but also when he charges, he may choose to take a bite and actually recharge his own health. Eating a husk might be the most gluttonous thing I've ever seen, but I'm not one to judge. That being said, this single target damage is not what we need. We definitely need more Pokemon that can hit everything all at once. And I've got an idea. Drifloon is perfect to be made from this bee, and we pretty much just need a big violet head. Round it out slightly, and Drifloon has this cloud-like top here that is completely white. Big X-shaped nose, and two little dangling legs with little yellow feet that hang down. Drifloon has joined the fight, or the soon-to-be fight. But of course, Drifloon is more deceptive in nature, and when decidedly angry, which he is, oh boy, Drifloon can choose to nuke himself, leaving himself stunned, but also all of the husks stunned as well. There is a mass amount of damage that can be done. Oh my goodness, holy moly me oh my. Drifloon is the guy to have on your team. I feel like we could conquer this right now, but I think just two more Pokemon will do. Let's remake this witch into Gardevoir. The light green covers everything and shape the green hair like it's massive bangs. Two sets of extra long arms, this white cord that will be sort of flowing, almost like a dress, and this red spike right in the middle of the chest that looks like an arrowhead. And we've got Gardevoir in Minecraft. Those wings, flashy. It looks like Gardevoir is going to be able to sort of float along the ground, and I hope this protective chest works out nicely for you. The witch works out especially well for Gardevoir because we're going to have some sort of witching capabilities. A portal of darkness summoned beneath the enemy, growing in size. What'll happen if we toss a bunch more husks into it? My goodness gracious, one more will do it. Sucks them all in. One very last addition to the team will do it. Let's remake this slime into Ditto. Completely pink, then stretch him out, beef him up just slightly, and pull him up so he looks more star-shaped. Sort of a flat face.
Ditto won't use it much because he can transform into any physical object or creature,
And texture him to leave him looking super pliable. And we've got ourselves Ditto. Ooh, wait. Ditto took on my colors. How interesting. If you become me, what will happen when you attack? Oh, he's growing even more. Oh, he fully turned into Kipper. What a powerful Pokemon we have. His face looks a little bit more tubby than mine. I mean, is it possible to really confuse the two of us? Come on now. Either way, though, I don't usually step into the fights, but you have schooled me, and I think it's going to be the difference maker. They've tried to move Gyarados and Miraidon, but we found them, and you will be destroyed. Sprigatito, Quackoko, Snorlax, and our entire team of Pokemon. It's time for Mega Battle, and that's what I'm talking about. Instantaneously, Ursaring caught in a bubble. My goodness gracious, this is beefy quick. Onix trapped as well, trying the best that he can to dig down, but he can't because he's stuck. Even Charizard stuck as well. Snorlax smacking down Charizard. My goodness gracious, this is happening fast. Onix trapped again. Ursaring is already nuked. Now Charizard as well. Snorlax just stomped him. Good night. And Onix is instantly the only Pokemon left. We knew it. Ditto going in with the sword, looking exactly like me. Mighty handsome. And Onix is about to see demise. You are going to meet the underworld. You chose the wrong side. You will regret your decision. The final blow. Good night, Onix. Cordon and Mordon are freed.